Helping you find a well-paying career on this Workforce Wednesday. This week, we're getting you ready for a special event that could jumpstart your career in the commercial fishing industry. Joining us this morning to tell us about the 2017 Alaska Young Fisherman Summit and how you can attend is Noah Sunflower with the Alaska Marine Conservation Council. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Noah. So next week there's a 3-day summit in Anchorage. What is that all about?
Well, it's put on by Sea Grant, which is like the statewide marine outreach research, and which is a joint venture of NOAA and UAF. And then my organization is the Alaska Young Fishermen's Network, and we're there as participants, and we are there like meeting people and bringing people into the network in order to help them move forward in their fishing career. And then Sea Grant specifically is trying to help people move forward in their fishing career by putting them in contact with more resources.
So it's a 3-day summit next week. When we say young fishermen, what's the age range? How do you define young fishermen?
Sea Grant has a hard cap of 40. I'm 33, so I'm right in there. And specifically, it's to address a problem which is happening, which is the graying of the fleet, which is that participants in the fishing industry are getting older and older. And we're trying to get more young people involved in fishing because it's obviously a great opportunity. And that's the goal, is to get more young people involved.
And the summit involves intensive training. Can you give us some more specific examples of what's on the agenda?
Yeah, there'll be the specific seminars in direct marketing your catch, how to care for your catch, the cutting edge ways to market, specifically getting more people more involved in advocacy for sustainable fisheries. This is actually happening in conjunction with the North Pacific Fisheries Management Council meeting, which is the first time that they've done that. The idea is to get more young fishermen to the council, more young fishermen involved in the actual process of managing the fishery.
Will young fishermen be able to find work at this summit?
Specifically, no, this is more geared towards vessel owners, but our organization, the Alaska Young Fishermen's Network, we ask people to go and sign up at our website, akyoungfisherman.org. And we want to put more crew in contact with captains in order to get people employed in the industry.
So if someone's at home wondering whether they're a good fit for the industry, are there a sort of list of soft skills you recommend that they have that they would be successful?
It's really not rocket science to try to get in at the entry level. You want to show up early, you want to be there on time, take direction. It's hard physical labor for long periods of time, so you need to make sure that you take care of yourself, keep yourself healthy. That involves avoiding drugs and alcohol, obvious stuff. And it's the soft skills needed are really taking direction from your captain on the vessel.
So once you do eventually break into the business, expect to start at the bottom, right?
Yeah, specifically. And most crew are paid in shares. You actually get a share of the profit of the boat. So what you really want to do is make sure that you know exactly what your share is, which will be written in a crew contract. So you want to sign a crew contract with your vessel captain, and then how much you make is actually based on the price of the fish and how many fish you actually catch. It's simple like that.
Dependent on the season.
Exactly.
And you'll, in all likelihood, you'll start out as a working the deck, right?
Yeah, you would start out as a deckhand, and then the idea of the summit and then our organization is to help people move up into the industry, to get into the ownership area, or to get higher up as a deckhand and do a more lucrative position.
Gotcha. All right, so here's what you need to know if you want to go. The Young Fishermen's Summit, December 6th through the 8th. That is next week, again, for 3 days at the Denina Center in Anchorage. To register, go to seagrant.uaf.edu. If you want to learn more about Alaska Young Fishermen's Network, you can go to akyoungfisherman.org. Noah, thanks for your time. And let's not forget, yes.
Just quickly, one of the things that came out of the summit is my organization has put together the Alaska Young Fishermen's Almanac. And this is submitted by 60 different young fishermen. They put together poems, basically pictures, other things that good advice on how to move up in the industry. And it's going on sale on the Salmon Sisters website. It's $25. And it's just a really awesome piece that came directly from Sea Grant's work and directly from the AK Young Fishermen's work.
Some good recipes in there too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Thanks, Noah.